Greetings, beloveds online, and welcome to Unity of Tempe. We're so glad that you're joining us online, but we would love it even more if you could join us in person. So we hope that you will do very soon. So welcome to today's spiritual drive-through. The sign says, order up, bite-sized balance to go. Because let's be honest, most of us aren't sitting down at this time to a 7-course spiritual feast these days. We're grabbing what we can between errands, between work, between headlines, and more headlines, and emotional curveballs. But here is the good news. Divine order doesn't need a reservation. It meets us exactly where we are, if we let it. So today, we're not talking about perfection or control. We're talking about the kind of order that shows up in small, nourishing ways, the kind that helps us breathe and take the next step and trust the timing. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't usually notice the power of order until it's missing. Think about it. When things are running smoothly, we take it for granted. The air conditioning's working, the plumbing's working, everything's on time. But the moment that something is off or breaks down, oh, do we notice? Our car isn't working, whatever it is. Take a recent lunch that I was at with some friends. Ron and I, we're both longtime vegetarians, and so we ordered veggie burgers. Simple, predictable, ordered. But when they arrived, they looked, well, let's just say they looked strange. And Ron and I were super hungry, so we took a bite, and we immediately regretted it. Definitely not veggie burgers. Definitely meat. Now, this wasn't a disaster, but it was upsetting. And in all the decades that I've been vegetarian, having an order that messed up was a first. It's hard to believe, but the time someone actually served me meat in all the decades of being vegetarian, that was a first. And how quickly things can feel out of order when what we expect doesn't match what we receive. And sometimes it's not just a mismatch, it's a full stop. Picture this. You are on a road trip and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you desperately need the loo. Oh, restroom, for those of you who don't understand what a loo is. Only 20 miles to go till the next gas station and you are counting down the miles. 10, 9, 8. Oh my gosh, you're holding it as tight as you can. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1, thank God, you made it. You jump out of your car, you sprint to the restroom, only to be greeted by horror of absolute horrors, the dreaded sign on the one and only loo. Out of order. Oh, I'll let you finish that up creatively. Yes, when things are out of order, they get our attention. They disrupt our ease and, dare I say, our sense of flow. Challenges and obstacles do that too, don't they? They test our patience, our faith, and our resilience. And it's easy to get overwhelmed and discouraged. But within us is a quiet strength that helps us in those moments. And it's actually one of the 12 powers that Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore taught is built into each of us. And it is the power of order. Unless you've been asleep the entire morning, you kind of got where this was going with the daily word and everything, but it's the order. And now each of these 12 powers has a corresponding disciple, color, and location in the body. James, the son of Alphaeus, is linked to order. And he works quietly in the background. And that's the point, because order doesn't need the spotlight. It's what allows creativity and love and wisdom to flow without chaos. That patient force that holds things together. And some of you, I know, are really good at order and keeping us on track and balance. And I am so grateful for you. Now, the body location associated with order is the navel, or the solar plexus, and that is our center of balance and strength. And in yoga, any yoga adherents here? In yoga, it's known as the fire center, and it represents self-mastery, transformation, and courage. And when our solar plexus is balanced, we feel calm and confident and steady, and we are not easily knocked off our center. Decisions arise from clarity and not from panic. But when it's out of balance, anxiety and scattered attention can take over, and we can feel powerless, or on the flip side, we can be rigid or controlling. Who has ever had butterflies in their stomach before the big decision? Who has never had butterflies in their stomach? That's the better way to ask that, isn't that? Well, that's our solar plexus talking to us. And when it's aligned, we know in our gut what steps to take. And when it's off, we feel dread. We feel doubt, and we can really have bad stomach aches as well. And a few mindful breaths, placing our hand on our stomach, and the affirmation, say it with me, I am centered in divine order, can bring us back to balance. Now, I am wearing the color of order. What is it? Yes, it is actually olive green or deep green. You've got two choices. And it's associated with growth and resilience and revival. Think about it in nature, right? So now we're going to talk about divine order versus human control. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, said that called order the first law of the universe, and said indeed there could be no universe unless its various parts were kept in perfect order. So order is the spiritual law that holds the stars in place and brings the seasons in their rhythm. And it even enables our bodies to function. And Fillmore stated that while nature follows these harmonious laws by instinct, humans alone are given the privilege, some would say complication, of conscious choice. We can align with divine order, or we can try to force our own way, can try to force things on our way. And that's where we can sometimes get tripped up, because we can confuse control with order. But order is not about rigidity or perfectionism, and it's certainly not about trying to micromanage ourselves or anyone else. From the book of James, it says, For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder. What do you notice in there? What word stands out to you? Yes, exactly. Thank you. Selfish ambition. Ambition is good, and it's wonderful, and especially when it's used for altruistic purposes. When it's just selfish, it's not necessarily so altruistic. And the 12 powers aren't just about personal gain. They're meant to be shared as blessings through our thoughts, words, and actions. But my goodness, I don't know about you, but at times we can really get attached to wanting things to happen in a certain way and in a certain time. Anyone? Ever? Yep. And when it doesn't, it can really mess. Thank you, Ron. I see your hand. It can really mess with our idea of how we think things should be. I'm just going to speak to that, Ron, every Sunday. Where the voice starts, where he's like waiting for me, like out in the car, like, I got to get there an hour beforehand. It's okay. I know. I love you, Ron. We can cut that part out of the online. But divine order, well, it doesn't always show up on our schedule. And that's why trusting in divine timing is both an invitation And it's an ongoing human challenge. And there's a reason why patience is called a virtue. How often in your life have you tried to force something only to encounter obstacles, delays, or snags in your life? A lot of times, I expect. And then later on, when it happens or doesn't happen, something else happens better, or it works out in a different way, you realize that actually the timing worked out better than you could have planned. And what is that saying? Hindsight is always 20/20, right? So here's a few bite-sized ways to align with the power of order. Affirm the underlying rhythm at work in the universe, moving towards harmony even when you can't see it. That's challenging at times, but affirm it. Keep affirming it. And then trust divine timing. The right opportunities, resources, and connections arrive at the right time. And put first things first. And that means starting our day with spiritual connection, and the rest follows more smoothly. Order as our foundation of well-being. Charles Fillmore taught that it is strength and order that enables us to not panic when trouble occurs, that releases our power for health, happiness, prosperity, and peace. Not panicking when trouble occurs. When our thoughts are scattered, our emotions chaotic, or our priorities confused, it's difficult to notice opportunities. And balanced order brings clarity like cleaning a window. It helps us to see the world more accurately and recognize possibilities where once we only saw problems. So when life gets chaotic, the first practical step is to do this. Recenter, to breathe and anchor yourself in spiritual truth. That's the first thing to do. Meditation, prayer, and mindful attention, all are tools to do this. And so that we respond rather than react to life's challenges. We respond from our highest and best. So here's some spiritual practices for cultivating order. Anchor your day in spirit, because even 30 seconds, that's less than half, what's less than half a minute? It is half a minute. 30 seconds, even 30 seconds of affirmative prayer or meditation is beneficial. 30 seconds. So if you struggle, maybe take a picture of this and just pull it up on your phone anytime. And I bet you to say this would be about 30 seconds. Let's say it together. I am centered and balanced in divine order. My choices flow from ease and clarity. I surrender to divine timing, trusting that everything unfolds when and as it should. I move with confidence, patience, and peace, and so it is. Nice little affirmation prayer there to say. And some other things. Practice gratitude in your life. List 3 things you're grateful for in the morning or at night. Evening review. Take time at night to notice where order showed up. Yay, my toilet worked today. I'm so excited. Yay, my car started. Just little things. Practice them being grateful and noticing it in the little things. And even if it didn't look like you expected, well, my car didn't start, but AAA, they came so quickly, thank you, God. Outer order, inner order. I used to be a nanny when I was in graduate school, and I took care of 2 little boys. Kyle and Henrik used to come over as well, and Henrik's family was from Norway. And whenever I'd say, tidy up, for putting all the toys away, Henrik would always go, tidy up, And he would get so excited, tidy up. And I always can hear his little voice. He's a grown man now, but I will always think of Henrik saying, tidy up. So the power of order, though, it's about so much more than keeping our sock drawer organized, although an organized sock drawer is very nice. But it's really about the ability to organize and balance and adjust. And tidying up and decluttering is just about making room for possibility, new possibilities, both physically and energetically. And so also, let go act when moved and let go when needed. Because order is not passive. At times, divine order asks you to say decisively, yes to an opportunity, to set healthy boundaries, to take the first step toward a dream, to go do the march, to show up. And at other times, it asks you to step back and trust and let a bigger pattern emerge. So here, to sum up, are 3 little bite-sized ways of order. Visually, choose to wear green, olive green, or incorporate it in your house somewhere. Something of green, some art. Go out into nature, maybe, and surround yourself with beautiful green. Physically, connect to your solar plexus by do this now. Place your hands on your navel. Just breathe slowly and deeply. And practically, put first things first. Release the need to control outcomes and trust that each small step is part of a larger unfolding rhythm. So to ground this message, I'm going to read something from the Unity 2021 Advent booklet. And it is on the power of order, and it is fabulous. It's from Reverend Bronte Colbert. And I invite you to, if you want to use this as a meditation or just hear it as a prayer, maybe you'll want to close your eyes and just hear this. I call upon divine order for balance in my daily journey. If I'm feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities or life feels out of balance, I turn away from outer appearances. I picture my life as a beautiful path, a journey of discovery and joy. One step at a time, I move forward into that which is mine to do. I see all aspects of my life in order against a backdrop of gratitude, spiritual purpose, and direction. If I am wishing for something that has not yet appeared, I trust that my good easily comes to me in divine timing. I see my body working in divine order. It is healthy, whole, and full of energy and life. I take time to appreciate nature, its beauty, balance, and perfect timing. I delight in the symmetry of a seashell or the layers of art in a cloud. As I create a sense of order in my home, work, and activities, I discover balance and peace. As I affirm there is one presence and one power in my life, all else falls into place. I claim divine order now. And I invite you to say that with me. I claim divine order now. And again. I claim divine order now. And so it is. Yes. Thank you. And so now there's a great song by Daniel Namaud. And this is a little short version, very peppy version of it. We've played it before, but it's about being in the right place at the right time and our soul being welcome here. So enjoy this. And yes, it's almost that fast. Enjoy it. Sing along with it. Have fun.
I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Maybe we should do that as our opening song at some point as well. You know, like we change up, this is home. Maybe we'll have that because our souls are welcome here indeed. So let us join in saying together, I am a beloved child of God, here to be an ambassador of good. What are you here to be? An ambassador of good. What are you here to be? An ambassador of good. And thank you for being that in our community and in the world. And so now it is time for our financial blessings. We are so grateful to everyone who shares. This is how Unity of Tempe operates. We don't get government grants. Wouldn't that be nice? Probably not in this day and age anyway, but we are so grateful for anyone who contributes to their spiritual home. So let us take our blessing to our heart and say, I am a joyful sharer of my good. I remember that as I give, I receive, and that God is my source. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ruth and Rick, for being our collectors today. If you prefer to do online, it will be coming up in a moment. Our QR code, there it is. Thank you, Spirit, for these gifts. We're so grateful for the giver and the receiver and the stewardship of their use. We're grateful in knowing that as we give, we do receive. Indeed, that we can't outgive God, and we are grateful for our spiritual community. Thank you for those who give online as well. We are so blessed. We send blessings out to everyone. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. We bless these gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth, and thank you, Rick. Thank you. Thank you so much. We bless them. So you are loved. You belong. Share the gift of community. Invite a friend to come and be with us. Be with us next Sunday. Pie Day. And Pie Day, I just thought about it. We're doing my favorite of the 12 powers next week. So perfect for Pi Day as well. So if you want to know what it is, come and be here next week. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I am affirming our Pi Day after service as well. And if you're looking to deepen your prayer requests and time, not prayer requests, but prayer time, come be with us at 9:30 on Zoom. We would love, love, love to have you. If you're not on our email list, you can sign up over there. Did you have your hand raised at the back there? No? The superpower of eating. No, that's not my superpower. It's not my favorite superpower. But thank you. All right. So we are going to pray now. Spirit, I am present. I do not ignore the ache of this world, but I also do not collapse. I acknowledge pain without losing sight of hope. I receive what I need to know and release what I cannot carry alone. If there is wisdom to glean, I accept it. If there is action to take, I am willing. If today asks only for compassion, I give it freely to myself and others. In a confusing world, I choose to stay awake, anchored in spirit, guided by love. And let us say our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well, and we are grateful. Beloveds online, have a peace-filled, orderly week. Blessings and love.